Hi everybody, this is Lindy with Huckleberry Mountain Botanicals. I'm sorry about the bad lighting. So I'm just going to talk like this the whole time so that I don't have harsh shadows on my face.
Exactly.
Today we're going to be talking about cottonwood, specifically the buds. Because this is the time of year when it's one of the only things you can wildcraft, at least up where we live. And yeah, I mean there's a small window where you can collect them just because buds only stay around for so long. But I just wanted to go through some identifying because one of the most important things about wildcrafting is proper identification. And then I'm going to show you how to make some infused oil. This is a very young one. It is 1 year old. It's probably about 10 feet tall, but that's pretty impressive for being only a year. The ones that are going to be easier to identify are the more established. They like a lot of water. So when trying to find something to wildcraft, you don't just look for the plant, you look for the habitat of the plant. For example, if you're looking for willow, you don't just walk around the woods until you find willow, you try to find ponds, streams, lakes, and you go to the shore and you try to find them there because they like water. So this is similar. They like to have more water than less, and typically they grow in groups. So when you find one, you're gonna find a lot of other ones sitting around. This is a pretty young one, so it's kind of hard to show you exactly like what the bark is going to look like, but I'm just going to read off of this to give you some tips on how to properly identify. Obviously there's no leaves right now, and when you would be collecting the buds there is no leaves, so the big thing you'd be looking at is the bark. Cottonwood trees have scaly or rough grayish brown bark with deep furrows, and they are an average height of 50 to 100 feet. So this doesn't have like deep furrows or anything because it is so young, but it's not brown. It is that weird like grayish type color. And honestly, a big way to identify it, if it's in the budding stage, is to take a bud and smell it. Because they smell so good and it is extremely strong, and they have this red resin. There we go. This red resin. It's crazy. And it's extremely sticky. The leaves are alternate and ovate, so they're kind of like oval and they are alternating up the branch. So cottonwood are typically found in like riverbanks, irrigated fields, and floodplains. So again, they love water, and they're going to be in places where you find a lot of water. To collect the buds, which you don't want to collect too many because you obviously want some of them to bloom, what I do is just squeeze them off. Just squeeze them off. It's super simple. It doesn't have to be hard. You can just spend some time out here. And again, this is a very young one, so yesterday we were wildcrafting a lot of really established ones, and there was just like endless amounts, and the buds were nice and fat and thick, and it was awesome. And then we are going to head inside and show you how to make the infused oil. So let's go! Alright, so now we are going to infuse the buds. So I've got a decent amount of buds in here. What we're going to do is put it into our small instant pot because this has a yogurt setting that keeps it warm but not too warm. And as you can see, these cover the bottom. They look like little bugs though, and I don't like it. So we've got those in there. We're going to pour olive oil in until it is covered. And we're just going to put it on the yogurt setting, and for the first day it's going to stay uncovered, and then we're going to put some cheesecloth over it, and it's going to sit for another 4 days. So it's going to be a total of 5 days of infusing, and then we're going to strain it and it will be ready to use in salves.